Good day to everybody out there to see thy wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water, and we still continuing on the journey because the saga continues. The saga continues. We still farming, we still pruning trees, we still planting coconuts, avocados, yeah, mangoes. We got everything. We going hard in the paint like Shaq was in 2000. You know what I'm saying? We growing a community over here. Our second cabin on the land, on the homestead. You know, it's all about community, and I'm here by myself, but I'm preparing for when the community that I grow and attract is brought here. You know, so we got this cabin right here. We have another cabin over here that has solar, has well, has a rain catchment system, and is completely off grid. No mortgage, no lease, very low property taxes. This is what that property, this is that cabin. No taxes, no mortgage, no lease, nothing. Off the grid. No bills on that property, on that cabin. No bills on this. Everything is paid for cash. You know what I'm saying? And you can go and buy your piece of property cash. Go to your county. Let them know that you're interested in the over-the-counter tax deeds. Or you're interested in the sheriff's sale. When is the next sheriff's sale? But you want to take a look at the over-the-counter tax deeds or something called the lands available. Go through that list, do your research, find properties that are in your price range, $700, $1,700, $17,000 on up, whatever. Find something that is interesting to you, land, something that has a dwelling on it, commercial, whatever it is. Make sure the numbers make sense. Make sure there's no liens on the property, mechanics lien, child support liens, any other liens that's on the property. Make sure there's no code enforcement liens. And go ahead and attack. Buy your piece of land and start to grow your own food. Yeah, it's that simple. It's not that hard. In fact, I'm gonna do a live video. I was trying to access the websites a few days ago, but it seems like maybe because I'm in another country, they got me shut off and blocked. I'm gonna have to get the VPN and plug that in or whatever so I can do a live video and show you guys exactly how much these properties cost. Because if I believe if I could show somebody, look, that one right there is in this county, in this state for $659. Yes, you have to do your research. You have to put the applications in. You have to deal with the Secretary of State in some states. You have to deal with the county in most states. But seriously, it's that obtainable. It's that obtainable. Look at Stan Wilkins, him and his family, how they set up in North Carolina, I believe. It's amazing. It's incredible. Guys like Stan Wilkins they're setting a great example. I love what he's doing. I wish I had the handyman skills like he does. I would do a lot of the work here that he does. It's not hindering me for doing yard work because I do my own thing on that kind of time, but I'm just highlighting another guy on YouTube who is doing something that is inspirational to me. You know, it's a couple more out there that I may watch that have given me inspiration when it comes to the off-grid thing. But Stan Wilkins is one that I've been really watching. He just turned me on to the cameras. You know, that's a good look. Or the solar powered cameras. So I'm gonna tap in and look into them. You know, but this is all obtainable. You don't have to go this big. You don't have to start this big. You can get you a 1/4 acre, 1/8 of an acre, whatever it is. Just go and get it without a mortgage. I wouldn't do no mortgages in this day and age. It's for what? $2,500, $1,700, $700, whatever it is. I mean, you can find a piece of land. You might say, well, $700, what kind of piece of land is that? You know what kind of piece of land you're going to get for $700? Something that's locked in. When I say landlocked, there's no access to the property from the road. You may have to come in with your own demolition team and create a road to that property. Or get your own machete and chainsaw and create a path to that property just so you can start to do what you want to do. For $700, that may be a property that you get. Maybe in the outskirts somewhere in Tennessee. But it's yours. Nobody could take that from you as long as you pay your taxes. So that's a great place to start. I mean, me personally, I love being able to wake up every day whenever I want to, which is usually early, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm up early no matter what, before the sun. I feel good being able to do that every day, not having to go into someone's office, not having to check my emails, not having to get on the phone and talk to this person and that person if I don't want to. Being able to completely lock out, cut my phone off for days at a time if I want. Only reason why I keep my phone on is in case someone calls me with tragic news, or someone that's trying to get in contact with me and can't get in contact with me and worried to death. But I really don't have to have my phone on. I could create my videos and upload them. I don't have to answer my phone. I don't need to answer in emails. You know what I'm saying? So you can do the same thing, but you can't run around here with mortgages. You can't run around here with car notes. You can't run around here with rent-a-center furniture, trying to pay this bill every week, every month. Your expenses are overriding what your income is. You're in debt every month. Your credit card bills are maxed out, or you got whatever. Your vices are taking up all your money. You have to take a step back and stop hustling for your weekend. And once the weekend comes, you at the club. You at the amusement parks. You at the movies every time you turn around. You eating out. You're not packing your lunch. I would pack my lunch every day. The same thing almost every day. Tuna fish sandwich with a bag of Doritos when I was coming up. Yes, before I became vegan. Tuna fish sandwich with a bag of Doritos every day. My boss, he liked that. He kind of liked the discipline to see, or if it wasn't them, I would kind of boil a sandwich, a sausage, one of them pork sausages. Them hot joints. But the discipline and the regimen was there because I knew I couldn't run around here spending money, not taking trips, people inviting me out. I can't go. You want to pay for me? I'll go. I can't do it. I need to make some money. I don't feel comfortable. I'm not in a position where I feel like I can let my hair down. It has to be like that. I don't want to go out to dinner. I don't want to be in this venue. I don't want to do none of that shit. I need to sit back and collect my thoughts and gain I need to gain perspective on where I want to go and actually act on it instead of trying to fulfill a momentary instant gratification or be instantly gratified. Like, no, this is long term. So this is what it was for years. Thankful for the help that I had along the way. Because you can't do it by yourself. You're only going to get but so far by yourself. You're going to have to get some help. If you don't have an abundance of money, and if you do have an abundance of money, if you don't have any help and you don't have any experience in wherever you're trying to get, you're going to get taken advantage of, and you're going to learn through losing money. With all the information out here, with all the chaos that's on the news, to know that you have to eat food every day and not to secure that, make sure that that's secure, to know that no matter what, I can wake up and go in the garden and grab some squash. You're not trying to know that what's going on the planet, that AI is taking over, robots are here. You go into Walmart, you got self-checkout. To know that the jobs are on a decline and not trying to make sure that your future is secure to where you don't have to rely on a job is a part of what was meant to be. I just can't be a part of that. I have to be a step ahead of that crap. That part. You know, but COVID was a big eye opener. I was already on my way to some land into another country. Or the United States. I was already on my way off grid. COVID stepped it up and put me in the acceleration mode. And then after COVID put me in acceleration mode, that movie that came out a couple years ago with Julia Roberts and Mahershala Ali, that really stepped it up as well. when all the communications went down, the airplanes started to fly out the sky, the boats, all of that, everything telecommunication was done. That really accelerated. When I seen that movie, I think it was December of 2023, I had just got back from Belize. I seen that movie. I said, man, let me get out. I got to get out of LA. I'm getting ready to go over to Georgia, Florida, do a couple more deals, wrap that shit up. I'm out. That's exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. And I was out. And I'm out. So get you some land. You can't go wrong with the land. Hold on to it. If you're not going to use it right now, hold on to it. What's the point? What's the problem? You got $4,000 piece of land, an acre that you bought in Alabama. You want to hold on to something that's yours, that's no mortgage on it at all. Because if they take what you got and you got a lease or you got a mortgage, you always can go there with your car, your tent, and all types of other suitcases, everything. Like, let's start to think about what's going on here. It's not about coming on here beefing with no other YouTuber, or I don't want to say beefing, but, you know, creating online chaos. Nah, it ain't about that. But I'm ready to get off of here. I'm getting ready to enjoy the rest of my evening. This is See Thy Wealth. Water your health. Drink a glass of water.